What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. This week, and next week, and the other week, it'll be a three-part session where I'm just gonna be showing you guys how to get the car from Blender into Unreal Engine, add a few textures to it, and a little background, then render it out, and then you'll have a nice portfolio piece or a nice little wallpaper for yourself or something to post on the socials to show what you've done. This time we're going to take it step by step for people that really don't understand, or they want to learn from the ground up, without me like rushing or jumping steps and stuff like that. So guys, once you download Blender, you can go to Google, download Blender, and you open it, you're gonna find it like this is like the interface for Blender. So I won't be doing any like navigations and stuff. There's a lot of videos on YouTube already on that. But if you guys want me to do that, you'll just let me know in the comments. But apart from that, so when you're here, I can left click and drag to highlight everything, and then I'll press X, right, to delete. So we're just deleting whatever we have in that little scene collection, which is now gone. So what we want here is to have our car in the scene. Okay guys, so now let's go get a car. This is the car that I'm using. I'm on Sketchfab right here. Sketchfab, as you can see, which is quite cool. It gives you a lot of like free assets that you can use. Some you can even buy, but always give credit to the artist. As I said, like every time when you open, let's say, a profile, you can see like there's somebody's name there and stuff like that, they'll have their name and everything. You can follow them if you want and stuff like that. But yes, they've got some nice free models here. Some you can buy. If you want to see the ones that you can buy, they literally have like the $ there, and these ones are normally free. So in our case, I'm using this one, but you can use whichever car you want, guys, as long as it's free to download. And if you want to do any massive projects with it, just do research restrictions, reach out maybe to the artists themselves and find out if you can use it or not. But apart from that, we're going to use this one. So you would probably just click on that one and go down and click on download. And I like to use an FBX, so I'm going to download the FBX, but I won't download it right now because I already did, guys. So you can do that, or you can download whichever car you want. You want a BMW, you want a Ferrari, go crazy, guys. After you download it, we go back to Blender, right? You can see we're back in Blender. There it is. It's still our empty scene. Where do we go from here? You're gonna go to File. There at the top there, you can see next to the Blender icon, there's File. Click, drop down, go to Import because we're trying to import something into the software. FBX, there it is, because we downloaded the FBX. Go to wherever you downloaded yours, guys. Mine should be there. Go to source, FBX, import. There it'll import the car, guys. Give it some time, and there it is. We have the car in the scene. So this is the car we're going to be using for our little project, right? But before we do anything else, guys, with the car highlighted, I just like to look at it and be like, yay. Then we go to this little drop down there at the overlays, right? You're gonna click down and you're gonna go to face orientation and click on it. So basically what you're seeing here, we're seeing the car as normals, right? So we want the normals. To explain like normals, it can take some time. But just to give you a little example, what you're seeing in blue, when you get into Unreal Engine, when you throw a material color on it or a texture on it, it'll keep that can I say the base of it. In this case, like let's just say the spoiler, for instance, as you can see there it is, it's red. So if you go into Unreal Engine and you wanted to paint it, you won't see the spoiler at all. It'll kind of be like invisible. Basically it's almost like you're looking inside of it without looking at the outer broader picture of it. That's the basis I can explain, but I can get into that later. So apart from that, what we want to do is to get everything to be blue. If everything is blue, then you know when you get into Unreal Engine, whatever material you put on the car, it will stay on the car and you will see it. So those are the normals. You want the normals to be correct, right? So we only have 1, 2, 3, let me see, 4, 5, 6 that we have to fix, right? So in this case, let's click on the spoiler, right? Press tab or go to object there at the top and go to edit mode. So now we're editing, we're in the editing mode to edit the model. So when you're there, you can see it's kind of different. It's already highlighted because it's the one that we selected. In this case, right, you can just press Shift N. So Shift and N is a shortcut that will transform this normal and make it blue. So now let's do the other ones. There and there. Okay, Shift N. All right. Okay, to the next one. There and there. Again, Shift N. So all blue. So basically what we're doing is you're just going in with tab into edit mode and tab out of edit mode. So or you can go there to edit mode and object mode. But basically what you want is for the car to be blue. So some of you guys might find that the car you've downloaded when you get here is all blue. Then that means it's just ready to go. Okay. Now we only have this last piece here. You just click on it and then you press tab again. All right, now here's the trick, guys, because okay, I want to show you something, because right now what you're seeing there is there's a lot of other components part of it that are like okay, let me just call them the grills. They are the grill, right? The grill is okay, but just the one part of it is red, right? So we want it to be blue. So what do we do? So you're gonna move your mouse to the area you want it to be blue, right? And you're gonna press L. See, it did like that part there, and this part again it didn't do it. Let me find it. There we go. So in this case I had to go like almost to the edge here to go find it. So I'm basically highlighting it with L. So L, you know. So once you press L, let me do it again just to show you. So I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna just leave my mouse there and just press L. See? Then I'm gonna go to the little vertices here and press L. There we go. And then again, shortcut Shift N. And there you go. So that's how you do it. So if you wanted to select something that is like part of like the side, you can also just press L. It's just pressing L. You know? Quick and easy, guys. Then tap, we're out of it. Now everything is blue. Yay, meaning our normals are alright, guys, meaning that we're ready to go into Unreal Engine. So what do we do now? Select the whole car, file, export, FBX. Then you can export it to wherever you want it to go, guys. Then after that, remember to click selected object. When you click selected object, it'll export everything that is being selected. So you just have to make sure that selected object is clicked before you export. Or you might find that if you don't have selected object selected and you have other things in the scene, it might export those as well. Well, it will actually export those things as well. It will export that, so then you can export it to wherever it is. And then we're going into the engine, guys. Let's go, man. Now guys, we're in Unreal Engine. So once you open your Unreal Engine, you're gonna find it here, and you're gonna go click on games and select the blank one. So once you have that, then you'll see you have your blueprint here plus CC. Make sure it's a blueprint, then desktop, and change the quality to maximum, right? You'll find that the guys that have got ray tracing cards, the RTXs and stuff, you will have another option here to allow ray tracing. In my case, on this laptop, I don't have that. So in the next projects, maybe I'll try and use my desktop, then you guys can see that. But yes, you'll have that. Then you can select where you want to save your project and name it. Then after that, you will click create. Then your level would load up, guys, and you'll find that you're in Unreal Engine right now. As you can look around, this is Unreal Engine, but we're not going to be working right here. So basically what you're going to do now is we're going to create our little place for our car project, right? So you're going to go to file at the top again and click on new level, and then click on an empty level, then create it, guys. This won't take as long as it did when you created your first actual project. See, Now we have our level. It's all black, guys, all black everything. So what do you do now, guys? We want to get some lights in here. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go there to the top and click on window, and then you're gonna go all the way down and look for environment light mixer. Right there it is. So there it is, environment light mixer. So what you guys have to do now is just basically click on all of these, 1 2 3 4 5, for adding all of them. So we're creating the sky, boom, we're creating the directional light, we're creating the sky atmosphere, we're creating the volumetric clouds, and the height fog. Then you can close that, and there you guys have it. A little environment with the sun somewhere out there and a little horizon that never ends. Okay, guys, then what you guys gonna do now, you're gonna go all the way to select mode, go to landscape, and then go down and create a landscape. Then go back to selection mode, and there you have it. So this is the scene where our car is gonna live, guys. This is the level we're gonna be working with. And if you guys don't know how I'm moving, I kind of explained in my previous videos, guys, so do check those out. But apart from that, press G to hide all those icons there. Now let's import our car into this little scene here. So there we go into content area. Let's add new folder, call it Supra, which is gonna be the name of our car. Then open it. Right, there you go. Now wherever you saved your FBX, guys, go find it, and we're gonna drag and drop it here. Okay, so you're gonna see this import content. Just click import. All right, so guys, I think everything's imported, right? Let me see. Let's go down. Poor laptop is seeing flames. Poor laptop is seeing flames. All right, but before, okay, we've imported the car and everything is here, but before we do that, let's save our level. All right, let's save it, guys. So we're gonna go to file, save current level, or you can click save all. Either way, the first time when you save, it'll want a name for the level. So in my case, I'll just go with like car. Just leave it as car for me, and I'll just save. So it will save the level, and then you will see it right around there. So that is your level for your car, guys. Then we go into Supra, the file. Then what you want to do is you'll start seeing the car's parts from, these are the materials from the first static mesh. You're gonna click this first static mesh, or you need to select all of them basically, because these are all part of the car. So all of them all the way to the last one, right? Not the materials, but the static mesh, guys. So click and select all of them. See, I've selected all of them. And then you just drag them into the scene. So there you have it. While everything here is still selected, okay, guys? Because you guys can see everything here is still selected. You just click on this to create a new folder, and you can name it car model, for instance, and enter, and now you can minimize it. So that is the whole car into that little folder. That's how you organize it, guys. And now we have the car in here, and it's looking cool and all white. You're like, why is it white? You know, it's because there's no materials to it. Well, there is a material to it, because if you click on any part, like any static mesh, and you go down here on the detail side, you'll see like these are the materials, and this is basically what we're going to be painting or adding our own materials to this. So it's already telling you that that's part of the tire, that's part of the element, because we've already selected. Okay, let me do this. Let me just select one, click all there. Let me just get the tire. You'll see. So there's the tire. So it's telling us it has a metal piece, it has a gloss black paint, it has the tire. So they're telling you, like, the person who created this model named it correctly for us so that we know what we're gonna like play around with. Okay, so it makes it easier for us when we are applying our own materials onto this. Then from here on, guys, what you need to get after you see like all the tires and everything, you go on Fab, and then you're gonna search automotive. So you need this, what they call automotive materials, this one in particular, right? You're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna click add to project. So once you click add to project, it's gonna download it and it's gonna add it to your project, guys. So I'm not gonna do that because I already kind of have it, so I'm just gonna throw it into my content box so I don't have to re-download the whole thing again, you know. But after I do that, I'll show you guys how it works. So do that in the meantime. So after you guys have added the automotive materials to your project, you'll find it right there. So this, guys, is really powerful and super nice, which is very important for our workflow because it's what we're going to use. Let me get rid of that to actually make the car seem realistic, right? So in this case, let me show you. You want to go to materials, and then you're going to go to exterior, and look at that. So you guys, you can play around with this, but there's car paint, for instance, and then you get all the colors. You can actually also go into the colors, duplicate, and make your own colors, but we'll get into that later. But before I do anything else, you know, I just want to show you guys, then we can end the video. But then the next video is just about us texturing this car. You guys will have this, get it ready. But before we do, in case you guys want to play around while you're waiting for me, is you just drag and drop the color of the car to the car. So in this case, you're like, no, I want this blue. You just drag it and drop it. And there you have it. Look at that. It's blue. It's blue. It's nice, isn't it? Or in this case, you can click on the car and then you'll find it there. You know, you're like, this is nice. If let's say you got lost and you're like, where is the color? You can always click there and it will show you where the color is, in case you're like, no, I want to get the color onto the roof here, right? So you're like, okay, I don't want to just drag and drop it like there to the roof, because now I'm getting it onto my glasses, for instance. Control Z to get it back. You're like, okay, so we want it to be on top. So it's going to be on top. That means it's that part, right? If that is part of the top. So once you can just click on that, it will highlight the color, and then you click on the arrow there so that it can take the texture to where you want it to be. So in this case, boom, and it added it right there. Sorry about that, guys. My system kind of glitched when I was playing around, but then I got it sorted. Okay, there we go. So as I was saying, guys, so you can click on this, it will show you all the materials, and in this case it will also tell you, like the person told us, like there at the top there, this has to be carbon, right? Then you're like, carbon, do we have that? Go back to exterior by clicking that one there, exterior. Then you go up, you search, oh there, carbon fiber, we do have. Then you can just click on it and press that little arrow there, and then it will make that part be carbon. What is it? Oh, there we go. Nice. Look at that. Hey. So guys, that's how we're gonna be texturing this whole car, like the lights, adding everything and making it nice and cool. But that'll be for the next video. I just wanted to leave you guys here, so if you guys want to play around in the meantime, you guys can do that, or you guys can wait for me and then we'll texture this car together. Well, you'll be texturing yours, but I'll texture this with you guys and in real time, and also try and add some more like environment pieces, so that by the third video when we're done with this, you guys are going to render out a nice little shot that you guys can have as wallpaper or anything you want to do with it, for Instagram, for whatever. But if there's nothing you understand there and you're kind of lost, guys, hit me up in the comments and I'll gladly help you guys. I'll gladly help you guys. And remember, guys, if you're finding value with these videos, please subscribe. Doesn't hurt. It also motivates me to push on. But yes, we're trying to grow this baby called this channel, and I need you guys' help to do so. So do support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Cheers.